My name is Joesph Mpalanga. I am the CEO of Makassi Beverages, a beverage company based in Denver, Colorado, in the United States of America. I'm originally from the Congo in Africa. I moved in America about 8 to 10 years ago. When I first moved in America, it was a big country. You have never been in a country like this before. You're coming with dreams, with hope, and you're not even sure if you will get those opportunities. And I moved straight in Denver, Colorado. It was really cold, and I came in wintertime. So my wife was kind of worried about if I'll do good in the winter. So we had to go get some coat and all that so I can protect myself against the weather. So it was a big change financially, spiritually, and health wise. Culture wise, I had a chance in my life growing up in the Congo, which is a French country. French is my mother tongue. I'm used to that since when I was born. At my parent house, we only speak French. But I had a chance in 1999. We moved in Uganda, where I had my first English. So I learned how to speak English from there. So coming in America with that background helped me a little bit to not be stuck in terms of communication. So I had that. I was able to talk, to understand English, but I wasn't speaking that as perfect as I do today. Even though I still have accent, but today it's different. And in terms of food, wow. Food wise, as African, we it's hard to update in different type of food. And again, I can say, if I bring up again my family, my mom and dad lived in the Europe and America before, and so we had a mixed type of food in my family house, so which makes it a lot also easier. And regarding the African food, we're buying food in the store and make our own food too, so we can at least keep the African taste with us. I do. I have two beautiful children. My first is Nael, who's the 8 years old boy, and my second is my daughter Janelle. I love both. Those are my two wonderful gifts from God. Okay, so if I need to talk about what inspired me to start a business, I'll go way back when I was growing. I always bring these stories because that story have connected me to what I'm currently do. I grew up in a family where my mom and dad are really business people. So, with the hard time that we have in Africa, your permanent job may not provide to you, so you need to have another side job. And most people go into business. My mom and dad had a farm, so they went into a farming business. So they start having like planting vegetable and taking care of either chicken farming and all those things. So I was already in the taste of it because my dad, having only two boys, we were the closest people with him when he was going to the farming business. So that gave me a taste of who I am. So you discover that by the year. So it's not like I knew that I'll be a business person, but I already get that taste in from my family. First, when me and my partner we started the business, obviously we started in the beverage business, but the goal wasn't to start the juice business. The juice idea came later. So we first started the energy drink. We decided to get ourselves into an energy drink business, and we put in the market Makassi energy drink business. So, 2 to 3 years after that, we didn't do good in the energy drink business because the market is full of many brands of the energy drink. So then, me and my partner Victor Kabuka, we were sitting in Nebraska in the kitchen, and we were thinking about what to do better on the business. So we decided to think about what attach us, me and him. What is the connection between us in business wise? What we like when we were younger. So at a younger stage age, I had a great experience. You know, African being what with the instability going up and down, my family went through a hard time in the years 1995 to 1996, where our father was taken from us due to the war. So we stayed in the city of Kolwezi with our mom. She was by herself with seven children. She needed to take care of them. My father was captured because he's in he was captured and taken away from us by the people who were governing the country right now back then. So we stay with our mom. She needed to take care of seven children, and she then decided, with her farming background, and she knew how to make juices. So she went to the market and purchased different kind of juice. In the night, us being kids, we were helping her to squeeze those juice and make homemade juice. And we put that in the freezer. In the morning, she will go in the market and sell it. And when me and my big brother were not at school, we were going to help her to sell in the market. So that have intrigued me when we were discussing with Victor. Say, if the same juice have helped my mom to take care of seven children, that means if we start the juice business with a purpose behind it, that can serve many lives, the same it serve our lives. That's how we end up starting the juice business. Why Makassi? Okay, that's a good question because that makes even who we are. We as African, either from Nigeria or from the Congo or from Rwanda or from any country from Africa, we have sometime I can say most of us have lost hope from our motherland, and we decided we want to go elsewhere to look for opportunities, and you cannot leave your own country without any strength. So when you move, you go elsewhere, you need strength to succeed in what you are doing. So as we were looking for names, we didn't want to put any English names or French name. We decided we want a name that's it attached to our culture, but it means something for what we are doing right now. So we decided to choose Makassi because it means strength, which is what people need to leave their hometown. So we need strength here in America so we can move forward. Because with that strength, you can move forward. That's the reason we choose Makassi. It means strength in my mother tongue, Lingala, which is Makassi. So what changed is the vision. The vision have changed, and the purpose that we have added into what we do now. Before when we started the business, it was about just selling and making money. Then we say that everybody can start a beverage business, either energy drink or juices or water. But what will separate us apart of other competition? So we say that, okay, let's think, from the story that I told you about my mom supporting seven children through a small business that she started, homemade juices. So we say that we need a purpose. We need a purpose that will motivate us, not just selling and making money, but a purpose that will help us to move forward different from our competition. We say, let's start helping people through this business. So we say that our vision right now is about creating opportunities, changing lives, bringing health, and supporting others. So right now it have changed because right now we have created what we call the Human Empowerment Program, which we recruit women, we train them, and put them into business as our distributors. And on top of that, for they don't have to purchase any product from us. They take it as credit. Yeah. You know, not a lot of stuff, but few stuff. I can say like the motive need to be different. We need to have different motivation on how we start a business. We need to get financially ready. You know, we did a business plan. Yes, we knew what we want to start, but we didn't have any purpose behind it. So if I have to start again, I will start with a purpose before I just go into a business, because a business plan is not enough. I mean, in this generation, we do have in America what we call social capitalism, which means to do a business with a purpose. So that's what we would have started with if I have to go back and restart everything from the scratch. How did we decide of where the headquarter will be? We first look into the U.S. We started first from the state where are close to the port, and the state where there is multicultural. So we quite Denver give us a lot of opportunity in terms of, I mean, Colorado in general. They give opportunities for immigrants, people who came from foreign countries and become U.S. citizen. They give you guys opportunity to start a business equally like everybody. So there's not a lot of hard or procedure that will stop you from moving forward. So we have a good support from the government, from the local mayor, and other businesses that are supporting. So that's how we made our decision, because any aspect of economy within the state helps us to move forward within our business. Okay, so the first challenges was to convince my wife that I have to change career, because with my background of being in the banking industry, there was a great career for me to continue as a banker, and I had to tell her that okay, I have to stop that career so I can become an entrepreneur. So she knew I was doing good as a banker. She knew I had the opportunity to grow within the banking industry, but I decided to stop that so I can become a self-employed, a businessman. So it was hard. That was the first challenge. But as we all say, if you marry the right woman, you will always convince her for the right purpose. So I had to convince her and show her the benefit of working for our own vision and goals. So she was supportive on that. Then the second challenge was raising money. Raising capital was the second challenge. So it was not easy to raise capital. So we had to raise capital from our personal investments, and because most of the banks, they don't want to give you capital when you have no experience on what you want to start, or when you're just a new business that are starting. So it's kind of challenging, even if the SBA opened doors on helping small business, but it was challenging. So we had to raise capital by ourselves, through families, through our savings and all that, before to start the business. What is unique about our business is we are doing business with purpose. We are changing people's lives. We are helping others to create wealth by giving them opportunity to start business within Makassi. That's what separates us with others. And if I can add another aspect of it, we are putting in the market healthier product. With what people have went through the coronavirus, we need healthier product right now. There's no a lot, quite a bit of product in the market which doesn't offer what we do offer. Yeah. In business, in order to become successful, you need to surround yourself with good people. Good people, which means good employees, good team members. And how do we, because I don't want to say how do we, because we did that with all the staff. the management staff. So we decided to select people around us who are passionate, have passion about what we're doing. They need to love the business we are in. They need to love and accept the vision that that is driving our company. As I said, that we're doing business with purpose. They need first to understand the purpose before joining the company, because smart people, you can find them anywhere. But people who love and accept the purpose that you are driving your business with, it's not easy to find them. So we use both. First, we do an assessment about the quality of education. Then the person need to either love what we're doing, love the industry we are in, and love the mission we have assigned to ourselves. We have established a good culture in Makassi, and which is it's like a family business. So Makassi doesn't belong only to owners or to shareholders. Makassi belongs to everybody, including the employees. So we even put on the side some structure that allows them to get any commission when the company is doing financially good. So we establish ourselves as a family business. The way I define success, it's in two levels. If we go in a personal level, success is based on happiness. Are you happy on what you're doing? If you're not happy about what you're doing in life, you may not reach success on anything you choose. And success in business is based on productivity. If your production, you started, for example, you started with, let me take an example of the beverage business. You started your distribution in one city. Then the next 6 months, you move into 20 cities. That's success, because people are accepting what you are offering them, what you are putting in their hands. So those are the two levels of success, I believe. I believe that you need first to be happy. If anything you're doing bring you happiness, that's success right there. And if anything you are offering, people are accepting that's success in business. What am I enjoying in starting my own business? First, it's hard to be a business person, but you cannot feel that it's hard when you like your day-to-day activities. I've enjoyed more on changing people's lives when I hire someone and that person find peace, happiness within our company. I'm happy. When my distributors who were not successful in other business, but by joining the Makassi family, they are happy, they start making more profit, I'm changing their lives. That's what makes me happy. The quality of a good entrepreneur, number one, he needs to listen a lot. A good entrepreneur who listen a lot, he will find mistake that he can use for progress. Number two, he needs to be open, because the business change. In this new generation, we have technology coming in and out. If you stay focused on what you have established years ago, you will not move forward. So a good entrepreneur needs to be open-minded. That's number two. Number three, a good entrepreneur needs to be a person who's able of accepting competition, challenges, problems in front of you. So those three, I don't say that's the word of God, but I'm just saying what I think, what I see helps other entrepreneurs and what are helping me. Those three bases are very important in the life of any entrepreneurs. What we are working on right now, we are working on expanding the business in different territory where we are established already. We are in the central markets, eastern markets, southern markets. We want to grow those markets in distribution. So which means we are working on growing our productivity within those regions. Then the next step will be to build manufacture within the regions. So right now we are working on expanding the business first in Africa, so that we can have a base over there. Then the next 2 years we'll work on building production plants over there. We are there as a beverage company to change the future of others who will accept us. We cannot change the future of everybody, but we will only change the future of those who will join the family of Makassi. I'm talking in the term of distribution. We have a great program that we call the Makassi Human Empowerment Program, and that program is based on helping women to become distributor within the Makassi family. And that's what I want to put out there as a message today. Makassi is there to unleash the strength in you guys, and Makassi is there to help you guys to test the power of change.